Just everybody's okay, inshallah? Can you hear me? Okay. Can everybody hear me? Bismillah.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम आपा.
Okay, everybody's here. Right. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'm going to start off today with our Ghair Munsarif first and foremost. Right. When we look at the word, when we look at our Nahwa and we look at Ghair Munsarif, we are looking at the rule of the anomalous causes of I'rab, where it doesn't fall on the same normal route of getting a fatha, a dhamma, or a kasra. Now, there is something called غير منصرف. When we say something is غير منصرف, we mean that that word is unable to change. غير, or the word is غير منصرف or ممنوع من الصرف. What is it? ممنوع من الصرف. صرف means to change. And here we say it does not allow صرف, right? Now the question is, what change are we talking about? When we are talking about change, we are saying that this word, for some reason, these words, they can't get a tanween or they can't get a kasra, right? So normal words, if they get a fatha, dhamma, kasra, kasratain, fathatain, dhamma, they can change as normal, they can move. But when a word is mamnu', when it is prohibited from changing, then they cannot get a tanween and they cannot get a fatha. So let's look at the examples on the screen, right? So you've got Raf'i, Nasbi, and Jarri. Raf'i is your Dhamma, Dhammatain, Nasbi, Fatha, Fathatain, Jarri, Kasra, Kasratain. If a word is Munsarif, like the word Kitab, it's Raf'i, Kitabun, in Nasbi, Kitaban, in Jarri, Kitabin. It is Munsarif, it changed in every condition. Can you see that? But when you look at Ghair Munsarif, like the word Afdal, it's afdalu, afdala. It changed afdalu and afdala, but in jar it's afdala again. And even though it doesn't have a al, it's still getting a dhamma and not dhammatain. So it's not able to get a tanween, even though it's supposed to get a tanween, and it's not getting a kasratain or a kasra, even though it is in a jarri form. Do you see that, Tasneem?
Yeah.
So if you look at the next example, the word qalam is munsarif. It's a normal word. It changes qalamun, qalaman, qalamin. But the word Ibrahim, for some reason, is ghair munsarif. And in the first, it's not getting a tanween. So it's Ibrahimu and not Ibrahimun, even though it doesn't have an al. And in the last form of jarri, instead of Ibrahimi, it gets Ibrahima. Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahima. Do you see that? So it's ghair
munsarif.
The word Khalid, Khalidun, Khalidan, Khalidin, it can change. When you look at Umar, Umaru, why is it not getting a dhammatain? Why is it Umaru, even though there's no al? غير منصرف. Umara, why is it not Umaran? Can you see? Because when it is غير منصرف, it cannot get a, what can it not get, everyone?
Kasra or tanween.
Very, yes, tanween or kasra, very good. So Umara in Jarri is supposed to be Umari, but it's Umara. Right, in the same way, Masjidun, Masjidan, Masjidin. But if you look at Masajidu, Masajida, Masajida, cannot get tanween. It can, and all the kasras, can you see that? They are unable to take kasra. So, when we look at Ghair Munsarif, now we know that a Ghair Munsarif, you know that they can't get a kasra or tanween. Now you have to, your mind is going to think, what causes would make them become ghair munsarif, right? What would be the reason? Right. So the first thing is,
1 minute. Khalidun is also a name. So why is that munsarif and not ghair munsarif?
Because Khalidun is not, doesn't have two
It's an Arabic
causes.
name.
It's an
Sorry?
Arabic name.
It is
Like
Arabic, that's right.
Arabic name.
Okay.
So it doesn't fall under that thing where it has two reasons, you see?
Right, okay.
Right. Okay. So when we look at words being غير munsarif, where they are unable to change, and we say unable to change, meaning they can't get a tanween or a kasra, then we find that you have single course and you have double courses, right? So the single course is only one. When I say single course and double course, what do I mean? Either there's one reason or there's two reasons that it is غير munsarif. For all of them, there has to be two reasons, right? Like, see, Farida asked right now, what did she ask? But it's an Arabic name, so why is it not غير منصرف? But it has to have a second reason as well. And it doesn't have a second reason present. So there has to be two reasons in that one word. There's only one word that has only one cause, one reason, right? And that is called the broken plural, the male broken plural. The broken plural doesn't need another cause. If it's a broken plural, it will always be غير منصرف, right? So you see the word masajidun, right? The word masajid, it is a broken plural. Is it following the same scale of muslimun, muslimani, muslimuna, muslimatun, muslimatani, muslimatun? Is it jamu' salim or is it jamu' mukassar?
Mukassar.
Mukassar. This is a broken plural. So broken plurals doesn't need another reason. Just the fact that they are broken plural, we say that they are غير منصرف. Do you have that, everyone? Right?
Okay.
So this is a very easy one. Masjidun, when it becomes masajid, it cannot be masajidun or masajidin or masajidan. It will be masajidu, masajidi, or masajidu, masajida, masajida. Do you see that?
Okay.
Why? Why does that happen? Because it is a single cause, غير منصرف. So if it is a single cause, and Shanaz, I need to hear your voice a little bit. So in all of these reasons, what is the reason that it is ممنوع الصرف? It is غير منصرف. And what is the reason that is غير منصرف? Sorry, it is a broken plural. What is it?
Broken plural.
We call this one particular form that the broken plural takes is called muntaha al-jumu', the ultimate plural, which is this one here, right? So we say, so it has to be on the scale. Masajid, masabih, hawamil, qanabil, afadil, anabib, masail. So all of these ones are called muntaha al-jumu', that it has, it's that three syllables of a broken plural. Can you see that? مسائل أنابيب أفاضل قنابل. Can you see that? Right? So if it falls under منتهى الجموع, it is completely غير منصرف. It doesn't get a kasra. It doesn't get a, what else?
The tanween.
Tanween. Excellent. Right. Then we go to double causes of غير منصرف, right? When we come to double causes of غير منصرف, now you have to find two reasons. You have to find a reason from the set A and set B. Set A, there has to be one of these two found in that word. And what is set A? Either it's an alam, it's a proper noun, or it is a sifa, it is a descriptive noun, right? Again, either it is alam or it is a proper
Sifa.
noun. For example, Ibrahim, we saw all of those were proper nouns, right? Ibrahim, Umar. But now on its own, you can't just say, oh, it's a proper noun, okay, it's a غير منصرف. No, it has to be an alam, it has to be a proper noun, and then it has to be something added to that proper noun, right? Which is from another one from set B. So what is set A? So the first single cause is muntaha al-jumu', right? Which we did. Now with the double causes, set A, you have alam and sifa. What is alam and what is sifa? A proper noun or a descriptive noun? Come everyone, alam is a proper noun.
Alam is a proper noun. Sifa is a descriptive noun.
So look at the word aswad, ahmar, jaw'an, ghadban, kaslan. All of those are sifa. Right. Okay, so we've got alam, which is your proper noun, and sifa, which is your, what is sifa?
Your descriptive noun.
Now to complete that, then غير منصرف, there must be two reasons, isn't it? So your first reason will be either alam or either sifa, and your second one will be ujma. Ujma. Let's say it, everyone.
Ujma.
What is ujma? Ujma is a foreign or a word that is not a foreign word, not an Arabic word. Like for example, the word Ibrahim. It's not an Arabic word, right? It's written in Arabic, but it's actually it's the language of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam at that time, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's a what is the word? What's the word in English? With arki, what how does it, who knows what does that language, what is it called? Okay, we'll come to it, inshallah.
Mhm.
So ujma is when it's a foreign word, when it's a non-Arabic word. Sometimes it's Persian, sometimes it's... So then in that case, there are two reasons, proper noun and ujma. So in Ibrahim, what are the two reasons, everyone?
It is
Alam.
alam and it's ujma.
Ujma.
Alam and ujma. In Harun, alam and ujma. Yusuf, alam and ujma. Then we
Musa.
go to Musa also, alam and ujma. So that's why when you look at those words, sometimes when it's supposed to be a dhamma, you see it's not, I mean, sorry, when it's supposed to be a kasra, it's not getting that kasra. Do you see that? Right?
See.
Then we have ta'neeth. What is ta'neeth? There must be femininity, right? Femininity. So when we look at ta'neeth, let's go down. Fatima is a proper noun and it's a feminine one. Can you see that? So there's two things together, proper noun and feminine. So you'll never hear somebody say Fatimati, Fatimatin, or Fatimatun. You never hear it. There's no tanween and there's no kasra. There's no
Kasra.
jar. Right, good. So Fatima, Khadija, Zainab, all of those ones are feminine as well as proper noun. Can you see that?
Ta'need.
So what's the two reasons? Alam and
And
ta'need.
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 Alam and ta'need. Then we go to waznul fi'al, right? Waznul fi'al is the third one. So in waznul fi'al, it is on the scale of a fi'al, right? For example, the word Ahmed. Look at the word Ahmed. Ahmed is the name of a person, but it sounds like af'al, Ahmed. So because it's like similar to a scale of a verb, and it's a proper noun, the two reasons, so then we say it is غير منصرف. Aslam also waznul fi'al and alam.
Alam.
Arshad, can you see arshad? It's on the scale of af'al. Can you see that?
See.
Then you have the
Okay.
word Yathrib. Yathrib is the name of Medina, isn't it? Sounds like
Mhm.
Yadribu, isn't it? Yathrib, Yadrib. Then Taghlib. I was telling you people earlier in the year, Taghlib, I have a friend, her son's name is Taghlib, her eldest son was Taghlib, and so her name is Taghlib, and Taghlib is actually a name, even though it sounds similar to a verb, like Taghlibu, right? Qari Ya'ish, you all know Qari Ya'ish?
Ya'ish.
The word ya'ish, asha ya'ishu is a verb. So it's a name, but it sounds like a verb, isn't it? So we call that waznul fi'al. What do we call it? Waznul.
Waznul fi'al.
Again, waznul fi'al. Then we have adl. Number 4 is adl. Now adl can be a little bit of a complicated one. So just to understand it simply, like let's make it simple. If it sounds like fu'al, the word fu'al, any word that sounds like fu'al, like Umar, can you see Umar? Fu'al. So when a noun sounds like the scale of fu'al, we call that adl. What do we call it? Adl. Like Umar, Zufar, Qutham, Mudar, right? So all of those ones, when it comes on that scale of fu'al, we call that adl. What do we call it? Adl. Right. Now I'm going to stop at this point, and what I'm going to ask you to do now is I'm going to ask you to start from here, right? From single cause غير منصرف. Now, as it is, if you don't do this work, it does not settle, and then these words are foreign to us, even though we've done this, isn't it? So what you're going to do, you're going to write masajidu, and underneath it, you're going to write غير منصرف, an arrow, and underneath it, you're going to write the cause, which is منتهى الجموع. What is the cause? منتهى الجموع. You're going to do it for each one. مساجد, مصابيح, حوامل, قنابل, أفاضل, أنابيب. Write the Arabic word, and even though you know it now, but you're going to do it until the word منتهى الجموع is repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Then you're going to go to the next one, which is the ujma. Can you see this one in course B, right? Now in here, what you're going to do is you're going to write the two reasons. So in Ibrahim, you're going to write alam, you're going to write غير منصرف, and you're going to write alam and ujma. Harun, alam and ujma, two reasons, isn't it? You're going to make two arrows coming from the side. Yusuf, alam, proper noun, and ujma, right? It is not an Arabic word. You go to the next one. Fatima, Khadija, Zainab, Maryam, Hamza, Talha. Talha is a male word, but it's actually a female in spelling, right? Although it's a male name, but it's female in spelling. So each one of them, what are you going to write? What is the reason that
Alam.
they Sarif? Alam and
And
Tahneed.
very good. In the bottom one, in all of these ones, Ahmed, Aslam, Arshad, Yathrib, Taghlib, and Ya'ish, you are going to write the two reasons, which is Alam and Waznu Fa'al. And then in the third one, which is you starting here at the bottom, which is Umar, Zufar, Mudar, Zuhal, Qutham, and Hubal. What are the two reasons? It is Alam
Alam
Adl
and scale of Fu'al.
and Fu'al, which is Adl. What do we call it? Adl.
Alam.
Right. Everybody's got it, inshallah?
Yeah.
Right. So you've got exactly, it's 20 past. You've got to work very fast. You've got 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to take a lot of writing, but you're going to stay online and you're going to do it together. 10 minutes, I think we're going to cut it out, that's right? Inshallah. Let's try. I know it might take long, but I need this writing process because I heard Sister Tasneem go, Adil, wasnu fi'al, Adil, even though you've done it before, right? So it needs to consolidate now, okay? All right. After that, we're going to go to our qasas and sarf. So bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, I'm going to give you a few minutes started and inshallah, I'm on with you. So if you have any questions, you can answer. I might just take the first 5 minutes just to settle the kids and then after that we'll carry on, right? But I'm right here, okay? Okay, Bismillah. Your clock starts now.
Right. So
Ladies, I was supposed to write anything for the words that fall under the cause A2, the being a sifa. Abiyad, baydo, on those ones, or do we just start with cause B1?
If you didn't say that, you must do that part.
Only one, yeah, I think.
Okay, cause B1. then.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
It can be colors or it can be description for that one.
G. It
But
looks
she
like.
didn't say that description part today.
Mm. I think it's any word that's a describing
Describing,
Yeah.
describing word.
yeah.
Alarm comes very often, and Sifa doesn't come so often. Maybe that's why she's not concentrating on that.
Oh,
Because in Qasas, you get mostly the alarm. All the
Yeah,
names,
yeah.
you know, when you're doing Qasas.
Right, are we finished, everyone? Bismillah. Done?
No, Abba.
Not yet. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Oh, anyone, if anyone else is finished besides to this new?
No, Abba, I'm not done. I'm
Last
not done.
Okay, okay. I'm giving you another few minutes, inshallah. But please make sure you are writing each one out, even though it's repetitive, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Just bring the bag, the top one. Black one. I don't know what you think.
We have to be done now. Bismillah, we done? Even
No,
if we're not
almost,
done, we have
Abba,
to stop now.
almost.
Almost. Okay, I'm going to stop it because I really want to teach my class now. Okay. Additional, so anybody's using a computer?
No, Abba, not me.
No, you're all using your phone. Okay, excellent. Right. Do we have our Qasasun Nabeen with us?
G.
Ji, we've got our Qasasun Nabeen. So we're starting off with Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam story, isn't it? Ji?
G, Abba.
We're starting with Yusuf alayhi salam. I'm just trying to open it because I don't have it on my computer. I've just got it on my phone. I'm trying to see if I can open it. But if you do have it in front of you, that's enough, right? Okay. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an analysis, right? I want to see more or less how well you people can read and translate, because the first story is quite simple, isn't it? Okay. So Nishanaz, I'm going to start with you. I've heard this name for a while. I've heard Auntie Farida for a while. Can I start with you? If you can't, it's not a problem with the translation, but I just want to hear so long. Is that okay? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Right. Okay. Additionally, you're going to open up to the first story of Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam.
Okay.
It's Yusuf, right? Yusuf, the first story.
Okay. It's أحسن القصص.
Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أحسن القصص, the best of stories. رؤيا عجيبة, an amazing dream. كان يوسف ولدا صغيرا. There was for Yusuf a small boy. وكان له 11
Additionally, have you done this before?
أخا. I think we started it up, but we didn't.
Yes, you did start it with me, right? I'm just something I can hear the confidence. Okay, so you're going to carry on, do the whole story for me, inshallah, and then we're going to go on to each one having a turn, right? Carry on, Bismillah.
وكان له 11 أخا, and there was for him 11 brothers. وكان يوسف غلاما جميلا, and Yusuf was a beautiful boy. وكان
Handsome.
boy. وكان يوسف غلاما ذكيا, and Yusuf was an intelligent boy. وكان أبوه يعقوب يحبه أكثر من جميع إخوته. And his father Yaqub alayhi salam loved him more than loved him the most from all of his brothers. ذات ليلة رأى يوسف رؤيا عجيبة. One night Yusuf alayhi salam saw an amazing dream. رأى 11 كوكبا ورأى الشمس والقمر كل يسجد له. He saw 11 stars, and he saw the sun and the moon prostrating to him. تعجب يوسف صغير كثيرا. Little Yusuf became astonished. وما فهم هذا.
The word كثيرا تعجب كثيرا, very astonished.
Very astonished. وما فهم هذه الرؤيا كيف تسجد الكواكب والشمس والقمر للرجل. And he did not understand this dream, how the stars and the sun and the moon were prostrating to a man. ذهب يوسف صغير إلى أبيه يعقوب وحكى له هذه الرؤيا العجيبة. Yusuf alayhi salam, little Yusuf went to his father Yaqub alayhi salam and narrated to him this amazing dream.
Excellent, mashallah. That's the end of the first chapter, right?
No, I think it's still.
No, it's a little bit more. Okay, carry on, Additionals.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قال يا أبتي إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. He said, "Oh, my father, indeed, I saw 11 stars, and the sun and the moon, I saw them prostrating.
Li, that Li will be prostrating to me, isn't it?
Prostrating to me. Okay.
Hmm.
وَكَانَ أَبُوهُ يَعْقُوبُ نَبِيًّا, and his father Yaqub alayhi salam was a prophet. فَرِحَ يَعْقُوبُ بِهَذِهِ الرُّؤْيَا كَثِيرًا. Yaqub alayhi salam became very happy about this dream. وَقَالَ بَارَكَ اللَّهُ لَكَ يَا يُوسُف فَسَيَكُونُ لَكَ شَأْنٌ. And he said, "May Allah bless you, O Yusuf. They will be," I'm not sure what sha'n means.
A matter, a great matter, right? No, a matter.
A great matter. هي رؤيا بشارة بعلم ونبوة. This dream is a glad tiding of knowledge and prophethood. وقد أنعم الله على جدك إسحاق وقد أنعم الله على جدك إبراهيم. And Allah has bestowed a favor upon your grandfather Ishaq alayhi salam and upon your great grandfather Ibrahim alayhi salam. وإنه ينعم عليك وينعم على آل يعقوب. And certainly he will bestow his favor upon you and the favor of the family of Yaqub. وكان يعقوب شيخا كبيرا, and Yaqub alayhi salam was a great sheikh. I don't know how to just
So Sheikh will be a respected man, right?
Okay, respected man. وكان يعرف طباعي الناس, and he was recognizing the nature of people. وكان يعرف كيف يغلب الشيطان.
So Auntie Shinaz, when you're saying kana and ya'rifu, you'll translate it as used to. Because when kana comes with a verb, it becomes used to, right?
Used to. And he used to recognize the nature of people. وكان يعرف كيف يغلب الشيطان, and he used to recognize how shaitan overpowers. وكيف يلعب الشيطان بالإنسان, and how shaitan plays with humans. فقال يا ولدي, so he said, "Oh my son, لا تخبر بهذه الرؤيا أحدا." Do not inform this dream to anyone. من إخوتنا, of your brothers, فإنهم يحسدونك ويكونون لك عدوا. Because they will become jealous and become your enemy.
MashaAllah. Excellent, MashaAllah. And as it is name yourself, can you do the next one? Bismillah.
We
We're
only
just
did the
reading and
first one.
translating today, right? Yeah?
Okay. I said we only did the first one initially.
Yes.
So let me
Yes.
try
Yeah.
that.
This is going to be like, this is me just checking to see capability, right?
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hasadu ikhwati, the jealousy of his brothers. وكان يوسف له أخر من أمه اسمه بنيامين.
أخ آخر, right?
آخر. Okay. Okay. وكان يوسف له أخ آخر. Okay. So and Yusuf was for him so basically what it's saying is there was a brother after him from his mother and his name was Binyamin. وكان يعقوب يحبهما.
So when you say was for him, you say he had, right? Yusuf had.
Yusuf had. For him, a brother, like a smaller brother, so a brother after him from his mother, his name was Binyamin. وكان يعقوب يحبهما حبا شديدا, and Yaqub used to love him, and Yaqub used to love him حبا شديدا, like a great love,
Greatly.
greatly. وكان لا يحب مثلهما أحدا, and and he did not love anyone like him,
مثلهما, like them.
like them. وكان الإخوة يحسدون يوسف وبنيامين ويغضبون, وكان الإخوة يحسدون يوسف, and their brothers used to be envious of Yusuf and Binyamin. And
Well, what's
they
the
used
word
to
that you said? You use the word يغضبون.
يغضبون, غضب is to anger, so to be
It's to
angry.
be angry. So you said to be
And
jealous, right?
يحسدون is,
Yeah.
hasad is to be envious or to be
Yes.
jealous.
So your first translation would be they were angry at their father and they were jealous. The second part, right?
Isn't it the other way around?
It's the other way around.
Oh, sorry, Maaf, I thought you were reading it. I'm sorry. Carry on. Yeah, the other way
No
around.
problem.
Right, carry on, carry on. Sorry.
كانوا يقولون, and they said, لماذا يحب أبونا يوسف وبنيامين أكثر? Why does our father love Yusuf and Binyamin a lot or so much?
More.
ولماذا
It will be
يحب
more in this situation,
أبونا
right? أكثر will be more.
more? Okay. ولماذا, and why يحب أبونا يوسف وبنيامين وهما صغيران ضعيفان, and why does our father love Yusuf and Binyamin, and they are small and they are weak? لماذا
Carry on, sorry.
okay. لماذا لا يحبنا مثل يوسف وبنيامين نحن شبان أقوياء, هذا أمر عجيب, and why does he not love why does he not love us like Yusuf and Binyamin? We are شبان وأقوياء, we are قوي is strong, شبان is capable.
Shuban comes from the word shab.
Youth.
Shab, youth.
Youthful. هذا أمر عجيب. This is
Again. We are
Ji.
Shuban al-Aqwiya. We are strong youth.
strong. Strong. هذا أمر عجيب. This is indeed strange. وكان يوسف ولدا صغيرا, and
your translation is wrong there. هذا أمر عجيب. This is a strange matter.
so أمر is matter.
Okay,
so
so هذا
this is
أمر عجيب. This is a strange matter.
وكان يوسف ولدا صغيرا, and Yusuf used to be a small boy, or Yusuf was a small boy.
Right?
Yusuf was a small boy. فحكى الرؤيا لإخوته وغضب الإخوة جدا لما سمعوا الرؤيا واشتد حسدهم. وكان يوسف ولدا. Okay. فحكى الرؤيا.
Right? So he narrated or he told the dream to his brothers.
Okay. So he told the dream to his brothers, and his brothers became they were angry.
وغضب الإخوة and
غضب إخوته, his brothers were angry.
There's no,
Were
is it
very angry.
إخوته or الإخوة وغضب الإخوة?
إخوته.
Yes, so it's not his brothers. الإخوة means the brothers.
The brothers. So the brothers
were very angry.
were very angry. لما سمعوا الرؤيا واشتد حسدهم. سمعوا الرؤيا. They were very angry to hear, not to hear. سمعوا.
Heard.
When they heard the dream, واشتد حسدهم, and they became jealous of him, or they became jealous.
All right. Washtadda means and their jealousy became more severe. Ishtadda. Can you see that? Ishtadda. Okay, we're gonna stop there. We're not gonna finish this last part. Why? Because I want you to find these words out. So Auntie Shanaz, will you be able to prep work and read it in class yourself? Like where you look up the words in the dictionary?
جي إن شاء الله.
G, inshallah. Okay, so this واجتمع الإخوة, I'm going to read it for you all now, right? واجتمع الإخوة يوما, and the brothers gathered one day. اجتمع, together. وقالوا, so when you're doing your preparation, you're going to write the name حسد الإخوة, and you're writing all the verbs that you don't know. You're going to get the singular, the plural of the nouns and the verbs of the verbs, right? وقالوا اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا بعيدة. They said, kill Yusuf or throw him in a faraway land. حينئذ, at that time, or then, يكون أبوكم لكم خالصة. Your father will be only for you, right? خالص means مخلص, like sincerely or only for you. ويكون حبه لكم خالصة. And his love will be only for you, or will be sincerely for you. قال أحدهم, one of them said, no, لا. بل, in fact, ألقوه في بئر. Throw him in a well, في طريق, in the path. يأخذه بعض المسافرين. Some of the travelers will take him. So instead of killing him, one of the brothers said, don't kill him, throw him in a well. So when the travelers go by, they will take him. ووافق عليه جميع الإخوة. And all the brothers, they all agreed upon this, right? So when you're writing it down, وافق يوافق, okay? Right. So what you're going to do now is وفد إلى يعقوب will be additional. This will be your sabak. Number 3. إلى الغابة will be yours, Sister Tasneem. And Auntie Farida, I know you've already done this, but it will be good for you to do it as revision, right? You don't have to prepare. You can just read it. If you feel it's too much, then it's okay. But yeah, I think it will be good for you. Just nice. It's not too difficult. Right? That's number 5. Okay. So for next week, you're all going to prepare it. Tasneem, you're going to prepare all the verbs, the verbs of the verb. For example, hasada, yahsudu, ahabba, yuhibbu, right? And you're going to do the singulars and plurals of the ones you don't know, right? So when you come to class, you're going to read it and I'm going to ask you, so what's the singular of this one? What's the plural of that one? Does it make sense, Tasneem? And then the others are going to take down your notes. Then when Shanaz reads, then we will take down from what she prepared. Does everybody understand? Right?
Okay. Shanaz is doing story 3 and mine is 4.
3, 4, and then Auntie Farida will be 5, inshallah, right? Now,
Inshallah.
optional. If you can do it, if you can't do it, then they'll carry on, right? So don't stress, right? I think we'll get a chance for 2 stories a week, right? Now, and as my goal is by the end of this year, we need to finish this book, right? So the next year we go into the 3rd level, the 2nd level, right? Now, one important thing, actually, before I would like to move a little bit faster, and also one thing I want to do is we're going to tie up what we're learning in Sarf. We have to get back to our Sarf because it's everything to do with this. Okay, that's why I'm bringing it back in so we can tie it together. Okay, so inshallah, what I need you to do for me is to check if your Sarf is up to date, Sister Shanaz. You were not part of that Sarf class for a while, isn't it? So if you can just find out from Sister Tasneem more or less what we've covered so that you can make sure your book is up to date. Then when we start next week, we are doing the Sulati Mazid Fi. We're currently busy with it. We did the first one. So we're going to the second one. So get that one up to date and then you will be able to join in properly next week, right?
Okay,
Jazakallah khair, everyone. Keep me in your du'as, inshallah. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. بإذن الله تعالى. بارك الله فيكم. سبحان الله وبحمده. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون. سلام على
والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.